Going on, y'all? It's your boy Coach Anthony back with another video, man. So this one right here is gonna be a little bit different, man. Something that just came to me, man. I was thinking about one of my first coaches that I had back in the day. His name was Bill Connors. I mentioned him in another video. Bill Connors just got inducted to the Florence Hall of Fame, so congratulations if you're watching this, Coach. But I remember he was a referee, and he refereed like back when Roy Jones was fighting and all those kind of guys, and I remember he used to teach this hook, and you know, it wasn't my favorite way to throw a hook, but it makes sense when you really think of the concept behind it. So I'm gonna bring in my boy right here, Jonte. He's gonna get into a boxing stance or whatnot. Well, let's actually keep the hands down for this, because this is all theory on how it can land. So his thing was, he's refereed hundreds of fights. I don't even know how many world title fights, but he's been in the ring with some of the best fighters in the world. And he said he used to see guys miss with the left hook from right here all the time. So he would say, I seen guys stand right here, throw the hook, and literally miss. And you know, it's crazy because as a coach, I see it now. And I mean, I always thought I was pretty good at landing the hook when I was boxing, but I'm talking about what I see standing on the outside now. I do see guys missing with the hook from right in front. So what he used to do is teach a left hook where he would straighten it out, but it was still considered a hook. I always thought of it as a power jab, but he considered it a hook because you're still turning the body in the same direction as a hook. So basically, the only thing you would do in this situation is, if I'm here and I want to throw the hook, the same way, if I'm throwing a traditional hook, right? You may want to get the feet and the legs on this. When I'm throwing it, or I mean like from right there, right? So if I'm throwing a hook, I'm turning everything right here in order to generate power. I'm gonna do the same thing, but except I'm gonna throw the shot right to the target. So I'm right here, and if I decide I wanna throw the hook, boom. Now look how the shot comes out. It kind of comes out like a hook, but it's kind of straight at the same time. Okay, so I'm here, right? I can even do it from here. I could drop my head from this position where everything's over my lead leg, and bang, the shot comes straight to the target. And like I said, his thing was, you don't need a lot of power to hurt a guy, but at the same time, it gets to the target a lot easier. Bang, you all right? So for me, I always felt like I generated more power when I threw a regular hook like this, and I would cover more of the face, but I definitely see how it's effective. There was a fighter by the name of Daniel Edouard, the Haitian sensation. I remember him, man. One of the first guys who believed in me when I was competing. And he used to throw his hooks like that a lot. And so did Kasim Uma down in Florida. And these guys used to come over here, they used to hit the back. So it kind of looks like I'm throwing a jab, but I'm generating the power from the lower half of my body, which is the hook side. Okay, so I'm here. All right, I'm gonna do it. And I can also throw from further away. Bang, bang, bang. See it? Bang, bang, bang. So it kind of looks like a jab to the naked eye. But what I'm doing is I'm just trying to generate more power. If I can come here. For me, it's kind of old school, but old school stuff works. So what you do is you add it to your game, right? You don't make this the new way you throw a hook, but every once in a while, if you notice that you're maybe having a hard time landing the hook, try straightening it out. Just try straightening it out, you know? The old timers always had little tricks, man. A lot of times we get away from those tricks. I think it can help you a lot in your game, all right? You can't miss with a jab, so think about the theory of coming with a straighter shot as a hook. As long as you're generating that power, it can't hurt you, all right? So try that out. Let me know if you like it. Boxing Life.